all day. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people speak to me. Say hi, Jerusha. Let me know that you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Yes, it is marvelous Monday, motivational Monday, make it happen Monday. Yes, so it's Monday. It's time to make money on Monday. Say hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people comment below and say hi. I'm here. I'm present. Let me know that you're here, so I can share with you some motivation, inspiration, and free business tips. So if you're all about to say, yes, I'm all about some motivation today. I need that motivation. I need that energy. I need to start something. I need to change my life. I need to change my financial situation. I need it in my life. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Yes, hello. Say hi, Jerusha. I see you on TikTok. I see you. Yes. Is it Miss Candy in the building? Miss Jackson in the building. Batanya in the building. Yes. Ryan in the building. If you're in the building, let me know that you are here. Miss Monica's in the building. Yes. Hello, gorgeous. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me know where you are tuning in from, because that's important to me. And if you want to help me out, you'll comment and say what city you're in. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I reside. So this light is different from those over there. Okay, so I'm streaming in several places. Yes, it's Precious D in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? I see you. Miss Tasha in the building on Instagram. Hello, gorgeous. Make sure you say hi, Jerusha. Yes, I am ready to give you some inspiration and motivation and free business tips. If you don't already know, if you are a newbie to me, guess what you have to do? You have to put newbie below. Say, I'm a newbie, I'm a newbie, I'm a newbie. Put newbie in the comments below. If you are just now hearing the sound of my voice, make sure you put newbie in the comments below. And then, of course, if you're watching the replay, put replay, because that lets me know that you are still with me. Yes, and more people actually watch the replays, which is interesting. So that's why I like to show up. Yes, St. Louis in the building. Yes, St. Louis, St. Lunatic. St. Louis is in the building. Hi, Jerusha. Oh, okay. Michael is in the building. Yes, Miss Shirley is in the building. Yes. So today we're just going to talk about it. How should I start marketing on social? So if you don't have a business, or you currently have a business and you're still in the beginning stages and you're like, well, how do I really start? I'm going to share about 8 or 9 things that helped me start online, because I did not build my business initially online. I saw success initially offline. And I like for people to know that is that I started offline like everyone else years ago, right? Face-to-face meeting. I had an office here in Atlanta, so I actually did presentations face-to-face every Monday, every Wednesday, every Saturday. I was doing the presentation over and over and over and over. And so, yes, I was live for 3 days a week, sharing my opportunity, sharing my product, sharing my service every single week, every face-to-face. So I like people to know I started offline. I had a lot of success in the beginning, became a part of the top 2% of my company in a short period of time. So I did have that behind me. Although I still had my full-time job, let me understand. Yes, let's be clear. I still had my full-time job when I did this. And my son was 2 at the time. My husband and I, we live in Atlanta. So that was that. But I knew I wanted time freedom. The only reason I looked at network marketing and direct sales because of time freedom. When she said I could work for myself and I could still earn an executive level income, I was like, I'm in, because she was solving my problem. And this is what I'm going to go over is, how to start marketing is, first of all, you got to solve problems. You got to come online thinking you're going to solve a problem, looking at who you can solve that problem for. All of those things matter, okay? So let's get into it. Now, if you are on Facebook, if you're on my profile page or my business page, guess what? I'm going to share my screen. So that way you can actually see the things that I will go over. And if you're not there, if you're on Instagram, it's all good. I'm going to say them out loud anyway, so you're still good. And so I'm going to do my best to share. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Let me see. Oh, yes. Let me see now. Let me see now. Okay. Yes. Say hi, Jerusha. I see that you're in the building. So if you are on Facebook on my business page, I just shared with you my downloadable PDF. Yes, I often try my best. If you are on my list every week, you should be getting some information about business tips and have a downloadable PDF that you can have and utilize for your businesses. And just so you know, I'm Jerusha Wiggins. Yes, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my organization or build their current businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat, if you want to be a double threat, that just means you can build your business online and offline, because that's what I did initially. And in 2017, 2018, I went online to learn all the strategies about social media and building my own brand online to attract my ideal prospects. So I do know a thing or two. And so that's why I want to share that with you, or how it's possible for anyone that's willing to do the work. So many people are wanting, but not enough people are willing. And so you got to be willing to put yourself out there. You got to be willing to show up every day. You got to be willing to communicate with people. You got to be willing, yes, to share your business, your product, your services. Every day I'm willing to do that, because it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about other people. And the moment you realize it is so about everybody else, like you guys are my people. Miss LaShonda Brown is my people. So you're my people. And so as long as I show up to serve and to give, you are getting something out of it. So you keep showing up too. And so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I did. So yes, if you are already on my, yes, you're receiving emails from me, then you will receive this as well. The PDF that I'm showing on Facebook, because you can't show it on Instagram or TikTok. Sorry about that. You have to join me over there if you want this. But all you have to do is click the link in my bio. If you click the link in my bio and it says motivation, business tips, and inspiration, click it. Then you will be on my mailing list and you'll receive it anyway. So that's all you got to do. Yes, Miss Sonia's in the building. Hey, Miss Sonia on TikTok. All right, so let's talk about it. This is the deal. Anybody can be successful. Most people choose. We all make choices. Most people choose to make things difficult, right? And they don't want to learn the skill. I am the person that I want to learn the skills. I want to learn how to be better. I want to be greater every day. I don't want to be the same person I was yesterday. I want to be different. And so I'm going to share with you how should you start marketing on social. And these are the things that I did after learning the skills, after making the mistakes. I did all the things that most people do, spamming, putting links up, talking to random people, not building rapport, not building relationships. I did all the things because I didn't know how to build online. I saw my success offline. So online was new to me, and I'm not tech savvy. Hello. I don't really like technology, but I will learn technology. You see the difference? I'm willing to learn it, but I don't love it, but I'm willing to do what's necessary. See, successful people do what unsuccessful people will not. You can write that down. Say, Jerusha said it. That's the difference. I will just show up until I get it. Oh, thank you so much. You're gorgeous too. So number one, the thing that I did was, I don't believe, right, that it's necessary unless you are an influencer. This is number one. Unless, let me preface this by saying, if you are an influencer already, you already are the top of your company and you have a following already. So you have a following of 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 people, then this might not apply to you. This is for you don't have that type of clout. You don't have that type of following. You're still building or you haven't started yet. Okay, so this is for those people. But if you good, then go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Okay, so this is what I recommend initially. If you're in network marketing and direct sales, I would not mention my company name so much on social media. Okay, so because you're trying to attract people to you first. Okay, this is what I've learned and this is what I do. I attract more people when I'm myself. I attract more people when I'm authentic. I attract more people when I give and share what I know for sure. Okay. So in my opinion, if you are starting out, no one knows you. Like when I got online, no one knew me in 2017, 2018, right? And so I was like, okay, how am I going to get people to recognize me? Okay, obviously showing up with value, obviously posting every day, all the things that you've heard, right? But I didn't want to give the credibility to my company. I am credible. I'm building my credibility. I'm building my audience, right? So it's me that's on social every day. It's my name that's there. So because I wanted to do that and build a name and brand for myself, I don't really mention at all company name because I'm not company name. I'm Jerusha Wiggins. I'm happy to be Jerusha Wiggins. And that's what I want you to know, that I am her. That's so when you see the name, oh, that's Jerusha Wiggins. She's a business coach, motivational speaker. That's who she is. Radio personality. That's her. That is who I am. That's who I am first. That's my birth name. And so I believe number one is don't show up being your company. You don't even have to mention it unless, in my opinion, you are an influencer already. Okay. If you are not, you have to build an audience. I would say do not even mention it at all. There's no need. You can still offer your product. You can still offer your service. You can still offer your opportunity without saying what it is, but you can say what it does. Okay, that's a whole nother training. Yes. So number one is no need to mention it. All you have to do is serve people by saying what your product does. If they want it, it solves their problem, then they're going to get it from you anyway. If you are solving a problem by offering an opportunity, you say what the opportunity has done for you. If that's something that they need in their life, then bam, they'll be open to that opportunity. Does this make sense? Yes or yes, or did I lose you? All right, say yes, Jerusha. Okay, good. Now, a pretty person is helping me out. You're like putting this in the comments for me because you love me and I love you and we like to share. And I already know that you're sharing and tagging. Right now, you're sharing and tagging because when I share like this, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich, right? Knowledge is the new rich. So the more you know, right, the better your finances is going to look. So this is going to help you out today. So you want to make sure that if you are not a higher producer yet, right, you're just starting off and you want to know, well, how do I start marketing? Start marketing you, not company name. Number one. Number two, you got it? Wrote it? Somebody on Facebook, you got me, right? The pretty person always help me out. Okay, number two, you also don't want to share company website links. Okay, that's not going to help you brand you. You are now in the infant stage where you're trying to build an audience, right? So therefore, you don't need to put company website link on your social media. Every time you show up, company link, that's not really building you. That's still showing credibility to them. And you're trying to get a following because you're going to be more than just company name. You're a person, you're a mom, whatever else, you dance, you sing, you do a lot of things, right? You're not a cookie cutter. You are this. You are a lot of things. Yes. You like a lot of things. Yes. Okay. Yes or yes. So you don't need to do that. That's number two. You don't need to do that. Actually, Facebook doesn't even like it. I'll tell you a little bit further down in my training. They actually don't like when you do that on your profile page anyway. So it's actually against their guidelines or their bylaws or whatever. So if you're on Facebook, I think Instagram is the same. Not sure about TikTok, still kind of new on that one. But I can know for sure Facebook doesn't like for you to solicit on your main profile anyway. Okay. So it should be you. Social media is meant to be social. Okay. And that's why I'm saying you're it. You're it, my dear. LaShonda, you're it. Veronica, you're it. Letitia, you're it. You're it. You are the marketing. You're the brand. And so people buy people. I will say this until whatever happens. People buy people. The only reason you're listening right now, you're buying the person. Hello. People buy people. And so if you're saying, well, I'm not like that. I can't go live. I don't do this. I don't, whatever your excuses are, you still are who you are. You still have gifts that I don't have. You still have talents that I don't have. Give that. So you're better at things that I can't even do. Use that. Show up as that because you already have that gift. I have the gift to gab. So that's what I lean on. Talking. I was talking before direct sales and network marketing. I was always talking. So it wasn't like, let me start talking. I was already doing it. So there's something that you already do that you can offer other people. Show up as that person because you're good at that. And I want to hear you do that. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay. Now, and then of course, okay, I see who, oh man, let me see what she said. Hold on. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Make sure that you tag. I see it. Okay. That's no problem. All right. So which number am I on? All right. Number 3. So important on your page as you are starting out and starting to market yourself. Number 3 is lifestyle. Okay. You want to post your lifestyle. Your lifestyle does include your business. This is how people are going to know you have a business. Your lifestyle does include your business. So for me, I work from home. So I can post a picture of me working, from home. I can post a picture of having lunch with my husband in the middle of the day because I'm on my own business. I own my own business. That's a lifestyle. I could just post walking, if you walking the dog, or I can go have lunch. Well, you can't now because of COVID. Have lunch with my son at the school, right? I can take a picture and put it in my stories. I am showing lifestyle, so I am marketing. All of this is marketing. I'm marketing the life that I have. So even if your life you feel like is not that interesting, I don't think my life is that interesting. So I try to post what's interesting to me, but I'm not that interesting, right? I just do the same thing most people do, I feel. But somebody wants to know about it, right? Somebody want to know what I ate today. Somebody want to know what I did today. Somebody want to know where I went today. And so all of those things you should be sharing in your stories. You should be sharing you in your stories all day, right? I typically put my TikToks in my stories because that does share my entertaining side. It shares my personality, that I can be silly, I can act, I can pretend to lip sync. I can do those things. That makes me happy, right? And so whatever is making you happy throughout the day, you want to make sure that you have that lifestyle of how you have your business and how the business is working for you and how the business can work for somebody else, because somebody else is watching. Somebody's always watching. I realize social media never goes to sleep. It could be 1 a.m. in the morning. Somebody's still on social media. I get messages 3 a.m. in the morning in Messenger, 4 a.m. in the morning. Social media is a moving army. You have a moving army. It's a revolving door. People are just boom, boom, boom. They're always there. They're always there. And so you want to make sure if people are always there 24 hours, 7 days a week, give them something to talk about. Give them a show. Show up. Just show up every day. Lifestyle. Write that down. Number 3. Was that good? She said, okay, Jerusha. Okay. The next one, number 4, is use your personal picture as your social media profile picture. Good afternoon from Queen in New York. Hey, New York. All right. So use your personal picture as your social media profile picture. Again, you're marketing you. Your name is not, okay, I work for CNN News. My degrees are in communications and public relations. Love television, love radio. My husband is an engineer for CBS. We love it, right? We are those people. And so that's how we met and all the things. But I am not that company name. So I would suggest that you have your profile picture as you. Your profile picture needs to be you, okay? It's you, not company name. I am not Jerusha CNN Wiggins. I'm not her. I'm just Jerusha Wiggins. And so it doesn't need to be in there. And this is what I think. The reason I believe, and you can disagree, this is where you probably can disagree with me. I believe people do that because they think if somebody sees that name, they're going to automatically purchase from them, or they're going to automatically like their stuff, or they're going to automatically, say, I want to join that company. That's really not how it works. Because again, I told you earlier, people buy from whom they like and whom they trust. Just because you have company name in your name doesn't mean I like you. I could see that and go talk to somebody else about your company or your services or your product. Or I could, better yet, just go to company name that you marketed and just purchase what I want and just bypass you. And so I just strongly suggest your picture, right, should be, your profile is you. Yes, you. And I know people are going to say, well, I don't like my picture. Go take another picture. Go take a nice professional picture just on your smartphone. If you're not using the smartphone, it's a dumb phone. And so use that smartphone, get in some great lighting, and take a great picture, right? Or have somebody else take a great picture, whatever. And you use that picture as your profile picture. Does this make sense? That's number what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. Ouch. All right. Number 5. Write this down. You got me on social media? Write it down for me. A pretty person helping me out. What do you do? In your profile, once you have that great picture, listen to me carefully. Once you have that great picture of you, you also need to make sure that you put what you do. Like, who are you? People want to know. The first thing people do is go to your profile page because they want to search. What does this person do? Who is this person? Oh my gosh, that's what you do. That's what you do. You go look for the person. So if you are an accountant, you put, I'm an accountant or a senior consultant or senior accountant or whatever your job is. I'm a principal. I am a pharmacist. You know, my degrees are. I want to know all the deeds. What's the deeds, boo? So you need to not be embarrassed. You need to make sure that you're telling us what it is that you do. Who are you? All of those titles that you've earned, we want to see those titles because that is helping that person decide if they want to continue to follow you, if they want to like you, if you're going to be able to give them value, if they're going to be able to get something from you, because people are coming to social media to get, they're coming to get something, whether they're getting educated, whether they're getting being entertained, they're coming to get, right? So now if I see that you are a whatever you do, a principal or whatever, I'm like, oh, I wonder what school she's a principal at. And I see, oh, you're in my county. Oh, let me check this out. So people want to know. So you need to go change your profile description if it doesn't have your work and your education or how you help people. And so mine is how I help. I'm developing 100 online leaders in my organization. I help women build their businesses online and offline. And so I say what I do, and I have the titles: motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, because I want them to know these are the things that I've done. CNN News, I worked there for years, okay? So now the people that have worked in radio and television, we have that automatic connection. Bam! Because that's a part of me. Okay, if I put, I'm a mom of boys, bam, if you have boys, we have that automatic connection. Bam, if you need help building a business, I help women build a business. Bam, we have that connection. Now my audience is growing because I'm able to give them something because they're just coming to get. Yes or yes. And nothing wrong with getting because I come to get too. So I'm just saying, make sure that you're the giver, right? You're providing value and you're making sure, right, it's something that your audience wants and you'll attract your ideal prospect. And so, yes, to answer your question, I'm always expanding. What? Yes. The link is in the bio. I'm personally developing 100 online leaders in my organization, teaching them my marketing strategy in my direct sales business. The link is in the bio. All you got to do is click it, my dear. Yes. Okay. And so that's whatever number. What number is that? Y'all know? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on number 6. Okay. Yes. Oh, just like I just did. The next one is ask people to private message you or comment below. Now, this is important for you to build your brand and market yourself. To start marketing, you do have to ask questions. You have to ASK to GET, boo. You got to ASK to GET. So you do have to ask your audience to participate. So even if it was a post, I could ask, hey, are you looking for these services? comment below, or whatever your product, the benefits of your product, you've listed the benefits of your products, or you have a before and after, whatever, you can ask, hey, comment below if you want to, have these results. You're asking them to participate, right? You need that engagement, because the more engagement that you're getting on social media, Facebook is going to show more people, or Instagram is going to show more people, because you have activity on your page. So you do want to ask questions throughout. If you're doing a live broadcast like this, just like I asked, where are you from? I'm in Atlanta. I want you to engage back. Just like I just said, hey, the link is in the bio. Comment below. If you want to learn more about those 100 online leaders that I'm looking for, put 100 in the comments. So I'm asking you to do something. And obviously on Facebook, I'm like, write this down, put the comments, put it in the comments for me, all of these steps that I'm going over, because I want you to respond to me. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? And so even if you're not live, you still can do it. Don't freak out. You can still do it with a still post or a picture post, before and afters, testimonials, stories. Even stories, you can ask questions with the poll, yes or no. Use those tools. Don't be a fool. Use a tool. And so now when you ask questions in your stories, you use the polls, then people are responding and they're engaging back with you. So you're building that audience. You're building that muscle. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen. She say, is this good? Say, Jarusha, I am helping somebody today. Okay. So make sure that you ask questions. And I'll say, listen, if you want to talk to me privately, if you share the broadcast or you tag, I will answer any business question for you. I will teach on that subject, or I will answer you privately. So go ahead, DM me if you have a business question and you shared the broadcast, then I will be happy to answer that question. So I'm asking again for you to do something. Does this make sense? Yes. Now, the next one, stop selling, start telling stories. You've heard top producers say, stories sell, facts tell. Write that down. Stories sell, facts tell. Oh, thank you. She shared the broadcast. Is it Cherish? Hey, Miss Cherish, you can DM me and ask me any business question, or you can put your question right here, but you just DM me. That'll be better. That way I can either teach on that subject the next time, or I'll answer you privately. So you want to tell stories. So stories is everything on Instagram and on Facebook. You've got to be telling a story. People just want to know. And so a story could be, if I don't even have my water today. If I had a story, if I sold magic water and that water gave me energy, and that water, made me feel good all day. I was no longer sleepy. Or if that water allowed me to run around with my son at his football games, or whatever the water did, the benefits of the water, right? So I could tell a story about this past Saturday. My son had 3 football games, right? Back to back. We were outside. It was humid. Oh my gosh. It was humid. And guess what? It started raining. Then it stopped raining. Then the sun was out. And then it was humid again. And then it started raining. And we were out there early in the morning for hours. He had 3 games, right? They were scrimmages, but still to get them ready for the football season. And so we're out there. We're recording him. I'm making a TikTok of him. We're out there all day. Luckily, I drank my magic water. So my magic water allowed me to stay up the whole time. I wasn't, tired watching him. I was out there though, but I was excited to be out there. I told a story, and I could show you a picture of me and my son on the football field. So I told a story that people will read. And now, not only did I say what I did, which is lifestyle, I have an opportunity to do that all day if I need to, wherever I need to be, right? My son is my priority. Well, both my boys, but this is my youngest son. And so I'm telling you a story. This also shows you lifestyle. And it also showed that I use a product like magic water to help me stay energized. So I didn't have to say, buy this. I explained what it did. I gave you a story of what it did, not just what it is, but what it did for me. And so I think if people start talking in benefits, you'll have more sales and you'll have a bigger audience, because you're telling them how it can help them. We're in the business of what? solving problems. Yes. Okay. Now, and the next one, this is my baby. The next one is reaching out. I'm a strong believer in recruiting and sharing your opportunity. You can either recruit to retail or you can retail to recruit. I often recruit to retail. Now, I believe in order for you to start marketing online, you have to be reaching out to people. Don't forget, it's called network marketing. Network. That means you got to build your network, right, of people. So therefore, you have to do the work. Stop waiting, just posting your thing and praying for the best. Posting and praying. I'm just posting and praying. Stop. You also need to reach out to people. Reach out to 5 to 10 new people every day. If that's too much, 1 to 5, 2 to 6, whatever. But you have to be reaching out to people every day, making friends every day, following people every day, loving on people every day. You have to do that every day. Every day, that's your job. So I'm always reaching out to people, okay? And like she said, I don't have a question, but I just wanted you to know that I was, that you were amazing. Oh, thank you so much. She said, I'm amazing. Okay, thank you. All right, so just like that. Oh, it's like that. That's an example of me doing what I love, me sharing, and somebody benefited from it, right? And so she felt compelled to share it to other people. And so that's how you want to look at your product, your service, whatever you have. The same way you're showing up to educate people, right? Not just to say, oh, purchase this. Here's my website. Here's my link. You're showing up to educate them about your thing. Okay. And you can tell a story around your product. Tell a story around your opportunity. Tell a story. Tell a story. That's what people remember, is the stories. Like, the one thing I think people remember is, I always say this every single time. I worked in corporate America. I worked in radio and television. I worked for CNN News prior to my direct sales business. I say it every single time because I want them to know I have a past. I have history, right? I was in corporate America because I can relate to the moms in corporate America who want to start a business. Those are my people. I understand the frustration of a mom working a full-time job and starting a business. I get it because I did it. Okay. And then, of course, the last one, I think is number 9, social media. First of all, you want to have fun. Have a lot of fun. TikTok was the best thing for me that happened because it gets to show my fun side and I get to act like I can act, because deep down, I really want to be acting too, right? I'm like, oh, I think I'm Tyler Perry. Where you at? Okay, so I'm like, yes, this gives me an opportunity to act a little bit, right? And so it entertain, and I'm not much of a dancer, but I'm over there trying, right? And so this also allows people to see a different side of me, that I'm not just professional all the time, that I just don't give out business tips. I actually have fun, right? And so I actually like to laugh, and I like to eat ice cream. I like other things. And so that has allowed me to really show some of that part of my personality. And so I would say, when you're showing up on social media, be yourself, but have fun. Entertain the people, engage with the people, empower the people, but educate the people. And because that is what this free platform is for us to make those types of connections. If I'm not the person that they're looking for, they're going to go to somebody else's page. Great. She's not my people. I only want to attract my people. And if I am the person, like Miss Cherie shared, right? Great. She's my people. She and I are best friends now. Like, she doesn't even know we're best friends because she shared the broadcast, right? So that's how I build an audience, is I show up to give, to educate, right? Some entertainment. I'm not that funny, but I try to say little things, right? And so people who get me will stay. They'll come back. They'll click those 3 dots. They'll do follow and see first, because when I go live, they'll get a notification and then they'll be back again. That's how you build and market yourself online when you're starting out. Is that helpful today? A pretty person will say, Jarucha. Say, that helped me out today. So that helped me out today. Did you put all of that in the comments below? All 9 in the comments below. And do me a favor. I taught last week on how to overcome objections. One in particular, I don't have the money. If you did not get that PDF, I don't have the money. If you are on Facebook, the link is right here in the description. If you're on Facebook, click the link in the description so you can grab that downloadable PDF of how to overcome the objection of I don't have the money. And if you're on Instagram and TikTok, just click the link in the bio where it says business tips, motivation, and inspiration. And you'll also receive that PDF so you can have it. So when you are offering your service, they say, I don't have the money, you know what to say. When you're offering your product and they say, I don't have the money, you will know what to say. And so I've given you at least, 3 or 4 different ways to overcome that objection. So if you want that, click the link in my bio, or if you're on Facebook, it's in the description above. Hopefully that helped you. Hey, Yvonne. Yvonne is in the building. Miss Vera is in the building. If that was helpful, hashtag helpful. Hashtag helpful if that was helpful to you. And if you really got value, please share. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. I will be live every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page. So that's where I show up every Tuesday, 1:30. No matter what, I will be there at 1:30 on my business page on Facebook. So please follow me over there. And then, of course, since I'm new, I've just been on TikTok this year. Yes, so I'm building that audience. My TikTok is 30,000 followers. And I just started this year. And so all you have to do, I did these 9 things, but I did them consistently. Okay. I did these 9 things, but I did them consistently. And so if you want that type of growth and you want that type of opportunity to grow your business and brand yourself, these are the things that I did. Obviously, if you have other ways, go for it, girl. But these are the things that I did, and I want to share that with you. Hashtag helpful if this was helpful. And don't forget, oh my gosh, don't forget, guess what? If you love my trainings, I am doing a 3-day ride. It's a course. Listen, oh my goodness. It's a 3-day ride. It's a course with me live for 3 days. I'm going over how to find your ideal prospect, right? I'm going over 10 ways to overcome the main ways to overcome objections. I'm going over how to create good content, how to connect with people online, and how to convert those people into sales. Yes, I'm going over how you utilize groups. I'm going over how to utilize hashtags on Instagram. I'm going to cover, yes, how to grow your online business. I'm going to cover scripts. Like, what do I say to start conversations? All of this is in my 3-day ride. So if you have not registered yet, registration is open. And I suggest strongly, you might want to go ahead and register. I can only take a few people, even though it's virtual. I'm very personable, and I want to get to know you and your business. So it's for any person that has a business or you want to start a business. Not if you only have one, but you want to start one and you don't know where to start. This 3-day ride is going to help you tremendously because I get to know your situation. I get to know your problem so I can answer your questions. And I keep you with me for 30 days, even though I'm 3 days live. I keep you with me for 30 days to answer your questions as you are implementing everything that you've learned. So you have complete access in that moment to get it done because I want to see you go to the top. See, the great thing about entrepreneurship and being successful, it's not a seesaw. You don't have to put somebody down in order for us to go up. We can all go up together. And that's the cool part about being successful or being an entrepreneur because you're going to attract your people. What God has for you is for you. I don't want what God has for you. I want what God got for me. I want my stuff. I don't want your stuff. Okay? I want my stuff. And so please do me a favor. Click the link, 3-day ride, hashtag 3-day ride. I have people who've already taken the course. They're retaking the course because it's so much information. So they want to do it again. And I always add on what's new and what's hot, especially because technology is always changing. And so we're going to throw in some TikTok training in there. So it's going to be really fun. So please click 3-day ride in the link in the bio or hashtag 3-day ride If you know you want to ride with me for 3 days, it's going to be the ride of your life. Yes. All right. So if that was helpful, I appreciate you. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I see you on the page.